Dowse, full time here, ends 1-0 to Taunton. What did you make of that?
Disappointing. We find ways of losing games. I knew it'd be a tough day because I think their manager should get manager a year, and the team should, the amount of travelling they do and things like that. But we lacked energy a bit, and I thought their three centre halves were excellent. Probably battered our centre forward around a bit, to be honest. And they've done very well. And I thought we were camping a little bit in the second half. We never got going, to be honest. But life got to get on for it now. We've got another game Saturday, so there's no problems here. We've had a chat about it in the change room. Some work's got to go and win a game. We've got a game in 2 days' time now, so we've got to feel sorry for ourselves this time of season. Listen, we've got some players coming back. Hopefully Wally's not too far away. We need him back in it. Charlie might not too be far away now. Sam will come in the team on Saturday as well. Janae's suspended. And I just feel as though that Samir started running tonight, so he could be in favour not to Saturday, the following Thursday. So hopefully we'll get the fittest players out there in the weeks to come. Like I say, we just got to get on with it. It happens. It's life. It's a disappointing day at the office. What can I do? I'm not going to lose any sleep over it. So I probably will tonight. But after that, I'll get on with it as I always do. Like, listen, when you have football clubs sometimes and we've been near the top all the time, you can have a night like this and you can make it into a disaster. It's one of them things. We'll crack on. We've got 4 games left. We've probably got to win 2 of them. To finish second, we'll do that. We've got a great chance. So that's the way it looks. It's tough luck.
Yeah, there was 3 big chances at the start of the game where we perhaps could have been ahead, but unfortunately that wasn't the way it goes, and then the game kind of turned and we just couldn't manage to get any more or enough chances going on in the later game.
Yeah. I think you might have had 1 or 2 as well, so it's just mistakes what we make, if other goals and mistakes and the lack of concentration on mistakes, because we've lost 14 games this year. There's a lot of games to lose, and I think we may have had 8 or 9 in the last minutes or 5 minutes or whatever, I imagine. So somewhere along the line there's a defensive ever in with. But we've got to regroup again. We're still in poor position. Unless anybody tells me, we've had a bad day at the office. So the best just got to get on with it. Listen, I'm as good as anybody, but I can't really moan about the players because they've been up the top all season. And, you get daft sayings, we're lucky to be second. Not for friggin' months, you're not, you know what I mean? And we shouldn't be doing this and we're playing this type of football. It is crackers, to be honest, that's what they are, nuts. So, and we'll just get on with it. And we'll prepare right tomorrow. The lads had a cool down there. We're on the 2 cheers for Saturday. In the next 2 weeks, we've got to make sure we get results again.
Yeah, perhaps surprising start for Marvin Herschel today. Could you talk us through his inclusion today?
I had a chat with him, I think there's some pace up there as well, and obviously because the lads have got games, I thought he's our best player, to be honest. That's what I thought. I thought he's our bright spark, to be honest. But let's say we never really got going, we never really made a tackle. But again, we'll let it do it again on Saturday, obviously, and we will do. You know what I mean? So we always bounce back. We always do. We seem to win a game, lose a game at the minute. Consistency, but we make sure we've got to be consistent when we get in the playoffs. That's the only time what matters, to be honest. And I have been trying to get people out of the team to get them back in for the important time. I kind of gamble on some players, so I won't do, and I'll let it back me judgment on who we play in the next couple of games. So when we are in the playoffs, we get the right blend in.
Yeah, Tunbridge on Saturday. We've had a good record so far this season in the Kent derbies, so it'll be a good opportunity to continue that. Yeah,
of course. We've got a good side down there, Jim, but we've got a good side here. So I'm sure the players who go in there will know responsibilities. It's a disappointing night, but like I said, you can't. I've seen this happen so many times in my career where you have a disappointing night and you follow it up on Saturday, where you have a negative effect going into Saturday. We can't have that. We're talking about there. It's like the team what usually finishes second doesn't win the playoffs because they've still got a hangover of what happened. But we haven't got that here. I don't really believe in it. We'll see what the see. I don't hold grudges to players. Let's get on with it, to tell you the truth, So there you are.
Cheers.